something I got recently that's been helping me do my videos. These things have been on the market for a long time. I started looking around and found this, the Zoom H4e. So yeah, the biggest selling point for me was not having to use my computer to record, like doing Serato sets and using the recording in there. Just overloading my computer. I got like an older model laptop, so like it just can't handle all that at once. 32-bit float. If you're looking into one of these, you probably, that's the big selling point on these things right now. I'm not really into the whole science of that, but it gives you a good minimal noise floor. So if you're recording really low, you're not going to get any bottom like hiss, and you can edit and post. And also, as far as your levels maybe going higher through the night as a DJ, you're not gonna peak unless you're fully like distorting out your DJ mixer, redlining and whatnot. It's gonna be noticeable, but as far as this thing goes, there is no adjustment on the input level of recording. So you just plug it in, hit record, and it fucking does its thing. Pretty much you don't have to adjust any kind of recording level off jump. So straight out DJ mixer, straight out of a line mixer, get your level straight on there, hit the button, and it's good to go. Records onto a micro SD out in this little slot here. And you could even record a line in through the 1/8 inch, which I have not yet to use, but it's dope because, I'll go do a set out somewhere. Sometimes I got to drive up to the bay to go spin or whatever, record a set, and then it gives me something I could listen to on the way back. Just plug it in the aux in my car, and I could review my sets that way. Easily transfers through a USB-C to my computer. There's also a little option for a Bluetooth receiver and trigger on the side. If you're setting up, say like a videographer or somebody who wants to plug in, you can connect it to your phone, hit record and stop when you need to. I've yet to order that. I haven't really found an application since I'm pretty much near the decks every time I use this or in the house. Even a lot of the older models, the XY mics, you can also rock those. Has a little 1/4 inch mount on the back on top of your camera. If you want to get good field recording instead of using like a shotgun mic or whatnot, I don't see any reason why this wouldn't do the same job, or if not better. So wherever you're at. So if you're out and about, you want to sample shit, or you want to sample the bus and go bang on trash cans and get sounds, like you could use this thing and the quality is going to be usable. What you could do DJing is record your stereo input and turn on the mic, and you can get all three. So if you want to edit and post later and get some crowd noise or reactions or things like that, people coming up to requests, and get some good content out of it, you can get that audio as well. 2 AA batteries it runs on. I tend to plug it in because they do go pretty fast. I ran it off batteries. It tends to eat them up pretty quick, so I will just plug in, use a little Edison block to plug it into an outlet. You can go up to I believe a terabyte micro SD, which gives you hours, like way more than you need. Even sitting at the 96K, you're still gonna have plenty of time to record. So yeah, biggest point for me was not depending on a computer to record. I was using the IK. I got the iRig here. I've had a couple things with issues with this as far as dropouts. Even when doing my scratch videos, within like a few minutes of a take, and do these random dropouts, and then making sure your phone is charged. I even bought the adapter for this, but this is not what we're talking about. I still use this thing in the house when I do a little quickie video or whatever. But as far as my long form mixes and um, doing audio on the go, this thing right here. I'm not going to go through the whole menu, but it's a pretty basic menu. There's not a lot of diving to deal with here, and things like that. I know like a lot of gear has a lot of multifunctional buttons, but there's just a little scroll wheel to get through there and an enter button. It's pretty basic. Does exactly what it's supposed to do. Quality is super good. Out the box, when I push play, export it, throw it into a DAW, and there's very minimal processing involved, if any. I do a little bit. I just do like a little low end cut, and like for my videos, I'll do a little low end cut and do like maybe 1 decibel boost in the air, just to get it to transfer, because I know a lot of people listen over their phones or computers on YouTube and whatnot. What's cool is I also have not done this, but you could also use it as an interface for your DAW um, through USB-C, which is pretty cool. If you do want to end up like doing things like multi-tracking and things like that, you'd have to actually connect this to a DAW. Um, the only thing it doesn't do is multi-track. So, but that's not the reason I got it. So, which is cool. I really like being able to reference my stuff. Like, say I'm driving home from a gig, I just plug that into the aux in my car, and I can reference what I did that night. So, as far as a DJ perspective, I say get one of these. Definitely from a DJ application, um, probably one of the best investments I made in the last couple of years, just because I'm using it, like I don't have all the latest gear, but I try to maximize everything I have and make the most out of it. So, final verdict, if you're watching this video, you're probably thinking about one of these, just pick it up. It's what was it when I bought it? It's probably about $200. I'm sure there might be some deals on them now, being that that was maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. Um, yeah, just pick it up, man. Record everything. Cop it.